Number it is. Thank you. That's the number it is. But I'm not worried about it now. I've got bigger, better things to do. People see, people can believe. I never really even claimed it, tell you the truth. I mean, it was something I done, and 25 years ago, or 20, actually, yeah, 25 years ago, 26 years ago. So you can imagine from there to then, here, now. I do want to say that I am venturing into some things. I've got a person who helps me out now who looks over stuff, and I just want to be I want to be different, and I want to be different from what I was for sure. But again, my heart's still for the kids. But look at what being like that has done for me. At one time, I had a what I thought was a beautiful wife. I had a beautiful wife. I had kids, one son pretty much, but the other kids, I have showed the wind sips. I've showed it over and over and over and over. I've showed all the things I used to do. And they either say, oh, they're movies, they're this, they're that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Even though I was on national news, I've been on national news 3 or 4 different times. So I am working on that. I'm working on that 100% right now. As a matter of fact, um, I think it's something that needs to be worked on. And I'm going to prove C'est La Vie wrong as well. I'm going to prove her wrong. I understand that. I understand that. So here in a little bit, I've got to do some traveling, a different set of traveling, I guess you'd say. And I got another doctor's appointment here coming up, and that's going to be pretty damn tough. It's going to be a tough one. Um, I show things and I do things, and yeah, do I do things to keep these people mad as hell? Hell yeah, I do. I make them mad as hell. I have. I make them mad as hell. 303 come up and he said, "Look at my video of me running a pedophile with a gun." Okay, and your point, and your point. First off, dude, I would never ever run from you, even if you had a gun, because you have no teeth. Well, that kills that without knocking them out of your head, right? And he talks about Tyrant Bird making all this money and having all this money. Well, that just goes to show you who they're aligned with, and I'll just not be that. So today, now that my walk and my little jog part is over, we're going to set some rules. The mods are not up yet. I always get up 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. This morning I got up a little late. I got up at 5 instead of 4:30. But anyways, I figured I wasn't going to do the whole exercise thing with you guys today, but do a partial of it. So I did, but I still want a documentation and all that. Now, we're going to set some rules out. I've got new intro videos and stuff that's being made and coming in, and I think it's going to show things that's never been shown out there. But I do want to set a set of rules. I do. Blame Katie over here. blame Katie. She's more than welcome in our chats. She's more than welcome on panel. But for you all, I don't want her name mentioned. Her name will not be mentioned, as I promised. Her name will not be mentioned. Now, in chat, you guys can say what you want to because you have what's called freedom of speech. But what I mean by that is if it's some plumb stupid, you will be timed out. The first time out is 5 minutes. The second time out is going to be 20 minutes. And then the third one, you're gone. So I'm going to give people that chance. I'm going to give people that chance. So I weigh every morning. I weigh. And let me answer this. Yes, my feet is a total mess, especially yesterday. I just told everybody I was outside at 3 o'clock in the morning, grounding myself to the ground. You know what grounding means? Anybody know what grounding means? Yes, I was becoming one with nature. I love that. I love that, as a matter of fact. And when you're walking barefooted outside, you know, and yes, I did. I've got a video that I tried to throw a few kicks. Exactly. The only comebacks are insults. You're right. It's just like them saying you don't live in California. I mean, you have a reporter who wants to be a reporter so bad, but yet he still talks to the voices in his head, as you seen yesterday. Feet and land. All right. You about got it there, Sips. Now, you did it twice. How did you feel? I feel amazing when I do that. About 10 or 15 minutes of that, I'm good. I'm good. So I knew by my feet being dirty and filthy. My toes don't really look like that, by the way. I took and made the nail a little bit longer. Yeah, cleared it up, softened it up a little bit, just so I could get a reaction, just so I'd see how many people. And here they are, between your toes, you're shooting up. Nah, it's dirt. That was dirt, literally. But I did that because I knew I'd get a reaction out of it. Boy, did I get a reaction out of it. I was like, hell. I was like, you know what? Instead of washing my feet right now, I'm going to step on the scales. I'm going to weigh. I'm going to weigh myself. And I knew taking a picture up close like that. Well, you can't take a photo. It's actually a video. The photos it blurs the numbers out because it's LED. It blurs the number out, but the video shows it all for proof. So each time I step on that scale, I'm hoping, I'm like, oh, being 127, almost 128 pounds now. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I'm really caring a lot about it. Today I'm having some things dropped off to me that's pretty tough, pretty tough. Oh yeah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, and I'll get back with your email. I just got your email, like literally. I fell asleep last night. Um, did I even do a live? I did a live last. Yeah, I did a live last night, and I just fell asleep. But we're going to set some rules up as the morning comes. Morning here, we're going to set some rules up. So we know each time you get timed out, and then the third time you just get blocked pretty much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, I've got about a day and a half to travel here coming up, and will the little dog be going? Yeah, the little dog goes with me. That's my little buddy. I wouldn't know what to do right now without that little dog. I'm telling you, like literally, it everywhere I go, it's pretty much there. It lays on the couch and it sits and looks at me. It just sits and looks at me, and I'll be over like on a chair in a chair or something, and it'll be on the couch, and it will sit right across from me and just look at me. And if I do a live, its little ears come up, and it just sits there. It just sits there and it looks at me. So I think it's the most cutest, adorable thing I've ever seen. Which I don't usually say those kind of words together, all in one sentence, by the way. Oh yeah, thank you. So I got this new thank you, I appreciate it. So I got this new stuff in. That means it looks at you as its mother and protector. Well, you haven't seen the German Shepherd. Well, the German Shepherd stays outside. It's a big guard dog, pretty much. But when the German Shepherd, like when I'm out over toward the corridor, and it's like it literally makes its rounds. The German Shepherd will come over to me, and it's like it's a weird. And it's weird because it will actually come to me and put its head on me. And what's sad is it'll lay its head on my side. It'll lay its head on my side. Dogs sense, sickness and things of that. And he'll just look up at me with those big old eyes. And I'm like, it's okay, boy, it's okay. And he'll, and he'll just lay his head down. I think that's neat as hell. And he'll lay right on my side there. He'll lay right on it. He'll put his head down there. Because most of the time, I mean, I'm not now, but most of the time, to be honest with you guys, I'm laying down. And he'll lay there and he'll just look up at me. And they're very, very smart people. Very smart. They're very smart. So I'm, I got a doctor's appointment, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? Okay, good deal. Thank you. I never thought this would ever happen to me. Never thought it would happen to me. So many people out there, so many people out there who try to trick people, hurt people, harm people. I can't wait to see what YouTube's going to be about today. But the fact of the matter is, I shy it away and I just turn it off because I already know what it's going to be about. It's going to be about me. It's always about me. Only time it's never ever about me is when I take 3 or 4 days off. If I'll tell you what, I took 15 days off one time. 15 days. I was working on something else. Actually doing a lot of traveling and stuff, not really thinking about YouTube. And I swear to God, I thought they was going to lose their minds. They didn't even know how to function right. I mean, oh my God, they picking people out and trying to target them, and it was bad. It was really bad. But I'm gonna tell you right now, last night, Caitlin, a mean girl herself, pretty much, a mean girl herself, showed me that there's things out there in life that are better than what we're accepting ourselves to now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if you all like Caitlin or not. I don't know much about her, to tell you the truth, but she was there for me, and that means the world. When I needed it the most, I ain't gonna lie, I was down and out, like really, like down and out. And she was there. And I never thought, of all people, of all people, that it would be her that was. Hold on one second, guys. It would be her that was there. Now, I say this because I'm real, and I believe that. Well, when you say see the light, I don't really want to get into this because I understand that they have their own ways. When you say that like that, and you put it out there that way, there's a few mean girls that are different from the rest. You know, they have a vile leader, but that's okay. That's okay. And the reason that's okay, it ain't because it's, okay that they get to go and hurt people or whatever. Not it at all, as a matter of fact. But what it is remarkable that they have a brain. They can think for themselves. They don't have to have a person pushing a fake and false narrative. Now, I'm pretty sure Wyndham Wim is doing everything she can to Nicolina legally, and she wants to show people that Nicolina can't just do these things to these people and think she's going to get away with it. Me personally, I don't like Nicolina. I have nothing for Nicolina. But I do care for the people. I do care for the people. I said it before. They get mad because, I had a live the other day, and she literally was bragging on herself. But I went, my buddy, he went in her chat pretty much and sent me the screenshots. But most people and everything was over here. I had 340 people over here, and she had 120 over there. That showed me right there that people are starting to say, hey, wait a minute. This guy showed all this proof and everything. He showed everything he's got. And they can just make accusations and not really show anything at all. And they're who they are. I don't understand how that works. I really don't. Because I know there's people out here desperate Desperate Housewives? Yeah. I mean, I could see that. I could see that a lot, actually. So today, I'll be doing some new mods as we catch up and everybody starts getting out of bed. I'm going to hold this live for a little bit, but I'll be doing some new mods. I'll have some new mods. And I think it's time. I think it's time. I really do. You know, this hat on my head that I wear in this photo. Oh my God, it means so much. It really does. It means so much. Who was Jimbo's special guest last night? I fell asleep. I didn't get to watch it. I actually passed out. I know who you're talking about, Luna. I understand. Who was his special guest last night? That's a good one, ain't it? Who was it, though? I must have missed that one. Nobody showed me anything. Who was the special guest that he brought up last night? Thank you. I appreciate that. But you don't. But I'm just asking, did anybody watch Jimbo's? Who was the special guest? No clue, didn't watch. Well, there's another one. Like literally, like right when it was coming over. I was passing out. I was like, shit, I ain't gonna be able to watch this. I remember just turning over in my bed, went sideways. I was like, no, man. You know what I'm happy for? Okay, we, you're very, very, very intelligent. You start a lot of shit, but you're intelligent. You're very intelligent. When I need things done by you, they're done. They're done. And for that alone, that means something to me. Now you see those others, we need to have those done. I mean, I want those very important people there. And you know what I'm talking about. But you're a very special person, you really are. And I never thought I'd ever say that. Never thought I'd ever say that. But when I need something done, you're 100% on it. You're 100%, and you're right on the money about what you say. Even though it takes me 62 translators to understand anything you say, but you're right. You're right on a lot. And for that, I want you to know you are an honorary tiger. You are. And with that being said, I think it's kind of far over um put a one in the chat if you think, even though through all the hell stirring and shit that we starts a lot. She's always there. And that's all I have to give her credit. She's always there. Congratulations, we. You're now a mod. It's okay, Judith. Sounds here. I mean, it's just, and good morning, Judith. Can you hear me now? Put a one in the chat. Your intelligence, HRH. I think we could work. I think we could work together and we could form something because that's what I want to. I want to form something with my people. You know, I want that relationship with my people, but I also want them to understand that they're more. They're more than they'll ever know. I gave we a task yesterday, and then within 30 minutes to an hour, that task was completed. You know, a lot of people don't like we because we does start shit with people. We's one of those people who, you know, has that attitude just like me. I mean, except for I don't start shit in chats. I started on panels and stuff and channels, but we is worth more than she'll ever know. And you know, people say, you know, when it comes to worth and value, you want to be in a place. You want to be in a place that the people, they value your worth. They value you. You mean something to them. And when you're not there, part of the family's gone. Good morning, beloved ghost. Beloved ghost is a person who has always been there for me in times of need, and hopefully always will. Charlie, my brother, Charlie, no matter what others say and I see in chat, and I'm just going to say this, if we can't get along in chats, and I'm talking about our groups, Charlie's part of the family. It's that there's no if and buts about that, okay? Charlie is part of the family. When all this split happened, like it did, there was three people who I could count on who stayed. Three people did. Charlie was one of those people. Beloved Ghost was one of those people. Audrey was one of those people. Now, of course, Maggie Maggs was one of those people as well. Maggie's awesome and amazing. Beloved had her doubts about me. I'm not gonna lie. She don't know that I know, but I do. You see, but did she betray me? No, she did not. Did she ask questions? Anybody would ask questions.